to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off last time with our party having bravely ventured forth into the Temple of Shantae, which has been taken over by the presence of famine. And they've cleared a couple of rooms and have just entered into what looks to be a sort of repurposed storage room with a very large frog-like monster who they have engaged with after blinding. And he has just pulled a shelf on top of him. And it is here. I think we all roll initiative to begin combat.
Okay.
Right.
7.
That is a 14.
That's a 10. How do I always get 10s for initiative?
I got a 7.
You just order this really quick. I believe Usoa is already in the room.
Yes.
He, snuck up and jabbed him a bit. He was blind and spelled the bookshelf on himself, and we go to Tor.
Oh, let's see. Well, so let's see. I cast blindness on him at the. I'm just gonna real quick try and remember how we ended the last session.
Mm-hmm.
Cast blindness on him, and then Usoa stabbed and dragon breathed. So it's kind of I think I need to go in and attack normally, kind of save my spell slots given the last battle we did.
Oh, for sure,
So,
yeah.
I totally
yeah,
forgot
I think I'm
about
gonna.
that. Sorry, the
Yeah.
slug.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I think I'm gonna run in and do that. So, he. Trying to think. There's just one of him, nothing else.
Correct.
I think. Yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure I don't do anything stupid. Really.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I think I'll just jab into him. 2 hits. Kind of what I did before. So, first one is... Let's see. Oh, that's probably not going to hit. That is only a 9 to hit.
It does not hit.
Alright, so I'm going to try again. That one is an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Excellent. In that case, I do 5. What is that? From the rapier, so piercing damage. And I get to roll, also add, and I do 2 additional fire damage.
Cool.
But that's it. That's my whole turn.
Your whole... I can't talk. Whole turn. There we go.
Yep.
Alright. With the little jab, we go to Cassius.
Alright.
Oh, Tor, I just realized it's blind. You have advantage.
Oh. Yeah, so you want to... here, let me roll for that other one then.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 18 again.
There you go. That hits again.
Alright.
Alright,
So
alright.
that is an additional 8 piercing damage.
Alright. Just thought I would double check that.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it.
Alright. Yes. Cassius, your turn.
Okay, I kind of want to go in with my whip here. And that is a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Alright. And that would be 12 slashing damage and 7 fire damage on it.
Okay, one sec. I gotta do math.
That's
I got
19
it.
damage.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Bam. Alright. Ow. And snapped it good.
Mm-hmm.
And we go to Pep.
Alright. It just kind of rubs his nose a bit, reaches behind and gets his big old frying pan and says, "Looks like frog legs are on the menu." And you see his frying pan start to glow a little blue, and he goes in there and bonks it on the head. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. That would be. It's 7 bludgeoning. 7 fire. And 10 thunder damage, so everyone's ears are suddenly hurting a bit. And it needs to make a strength saving throw.
I'm gonna say it automatically fails because you kill it.
Oh damn! All right.
So Pep did a little bit of a too hard. Maybe didn't need to waste so much effort on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, an echoing thunder blast rang out in about 300 feet away.
That
Alright.
might have been a hair excessive.
Well, I didn't know this thing looked all mighty and scraggly and such. Thought it was a good
Yes.
idea at the time.
Well, you guys are also
goblin-
mighty and scraggly and such, so.
I thank you.
Yes. The goblin was very scared of it.
Oh yeah, you crack its skull open. It never even had a chance to get out from under the shelf it trapped itself under, so. It is
Well,
effectively
it's,
dead. Good job.
beneficial for us, I guess.
It didn't take a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
And as before, I know I mentioned this last session, but it's been a whole week. There is a kind of purple glow emanating through like the translucent skin of its stomach.
Pep, do you recall that play we went to? I can't remember exactly the name. It was like Blade or something like that, where an individual would put challenges to people, and one of them was to cut the key out of a stomach. You think this might be a similar situation?
Yeah, me thinks. I remember. I remember I saw that.
Call Blade.
Yusoa points out the slug and says, "Hey, is that glowing normal?"
Who here ever did dissection when growing up? Anybody? Pep?
Oh,
Since
yeah.
you're probably the only mortal one here right now.
Oh, I thought you were talking out of game.
Oh no. Yeah, I never did dissection growing up.
Really? I
yeah,
did.
no.
I
We,
dissected both a frog and a squid. Squids were very popular.
we
Taya
did
did. I
frogs and
didn't
pigs.
because it was only for a specific class.
Well, in class we did frogs and pigs. Out of class we did sheep and large pigs.
Dang.
In class, I did fish once.
I did not dissect anything. Ever.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
did
yeah.
did a llama once.
Yeah, that was
What?
fun.
A llama.
God,
He's
poor
supposed to be
creature.
dead.
It was
Like
at
a-
the time.
Yeah, it didn't start
No.
that way, but it got there eventually.
Alright, anyways, back in game, does anyone have any expertise in dissection that feels comfortable extracting this strange item?
I mean, I'll do it. I don't mind.
Yes. I am also not opposed to getting my hands dirty. I can make the blade and make the slit. I don't mind doing an investigation. I imagine my skills in those the areas of nature investigation and so forth might be beneficial.
I mean, yeah, it's glowing.
Yeah, if you want to do it, go ahead.
Well, my hand's already a blade, so I'll just kind of like
Yeah, there you go.
slit him open, and then I kind of want to do the thing like when the T-1000 opened up the elevator doors. So I just like put my hands in, the slit, and then pull it apart with a couple of hooks.
There you go.
And then can I see the glowing thing?
Oh yeah, it's a glowing key.
All right, I'm gonna use Mage Hand and have it lifted out, so I don't have to actually reach in.
Excessive, aren't we?
That way, I can just hand it over to Cassius or whoever. I'm assuming Cassius is next to me, so that's fine.
Yeah,
Here
sure,
you
I can
go.
take it. Yeah, thank you.
Yep, Mage Hand drops a sticky, slimy, purple glowing key in your hand.
All right, cool. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be wiping that off, like on like the end of his shirt.
There you go.
Hmm. Perhaps this
Classic tunic
key.
wipe.
Yeah. Perhaps this key was for the door that Yusoa used her magic stone on. It might be possible to. She could put the stone back in her bra, and you could use the key on the door.
Yeah, we can certainly try.
We're such children. Every time bra is brought up.
Me, a grown-ass woman, having worn a bra since for like who knows how long, being like, yeah, this is really funny, a bra, haha.
Well, it is a bra that is worn by a skeleton.
That's even funnier, honestly.
Anyways, all right. sorry. I keep getting distracted. That's my bad.
Dude, bras are funny.
Agreed.
Anyways,
Oh, that was out of character, but sure.
all right. Moving on.
Okay. So is there a door in the room?
Not in
But-
this room. It just seems to be the repurposed storage room. All the shelves are kind of placed throughout the room. There are some crates pushed to the sides and whatever, and the dead frog monster on the floor in front of you. There is no other door.
Okay. I want to go through like the crates and go through the room. I'm just gonna toss the room really quick. Look for anything useful.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
Okay. It's a 20. A dirty 20 though.
You find 15 silver pieces.
Oh, wait.
Other than that, it's mostly just kind of old clothes. It seems like they've kind of discarded anybody who came through here, like adventurers. Like, you see many of the tunics that you find are kind of blood stained. They've just been kind of tossed here.
I could clean one of these tunics if any of you would like them.
Like a disguise?
If you wish.
I will take one.
Alright.
I kind of, have Mage Hand pick it up, and then I use Prestidigitation to, as it's rotating, clean it, and then hand it over to Yusoa.
Alright. You have a tunic.
Okay, it's like a soldier's tunic or something?
It's just like a shirt. We can say it's chainmail, probably.
Okay.
We'll call it chainmail.
Could
It
be
seems
useful.
to be some sort of discarded apparel.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anything else of note. At least, definitely any food has been taken from this area. Speaking of which, Pep and Cassius, roll me Constitution.
Oh shit! All right. That is a 16.
14.
Alright, you both are fine. You feel the hunger, but it's not, like, insatiably so.
Okay.
That Pat's the few handfuls of pocket chili he still has to keep himself satiated. Just in
All right.
case.
Just in case.
Okay. Yusoa leads the way into the other room. And is there a door that's locked in there that I remember?
Yeah, there's technically you used the mage stone before, but there is the door that has the kind of purpley glow to it.
Oh. Interesting.
And you've hit all the other doors. There's the altar that led to the secret room, the chapel, and the kind of courtyard with the shambling mound you've all hit. So there's just the door that had the imp behind it that you killed. Put to sleep after getting information from.
Yeah, put to sleep.
Just what was beyond that door you have yet to explore.
Well,
Okay.
perhaps we should
And that
go
is the one
beyond
with the
that
purple
door.
glow.
Oh, well, there we go.
I agree. Let's go back. Okay, Yusoa, leads the way back to the purple door and kind of gestures at it towards Cassius. Says, use the key on this one.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and try it.
Yep. You slide the key in, and it's almost as if like a match made in heaven. As you slip the key in, give it a little twist, and it makes the most satisfying click, and the door opens.
Oh, Robin, it's just the right size.
Okay. Well, let's go through.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, have you not seen that?
I have seen it very much.
Good.
Classic.
It is classic.
Beyond the door is a corridor, and then you see a room that opens up at the end of it. And I will say, from your current vantage point down the corridor into the room, you see a painting.
Alright, what does the painting depict?
La 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 la.
La 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 la. I never heard that for a painting. That's crazy.
Sorry, notes. I have a big wall
some-
of text to describe.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. So the painting you see at the from your vantage point of the corridor, the painting you can see in the next room depicts Shantae blessing a harvest with farmers rejoicing beneath her.
So much for that.
I mean, do you walk into the room?
Sure, why not?
Alright, you lead the way into the room. And you see that there are more paintings. It seems to be a gallery of sorts. And you see that there are 3 more paintings on the far wall. And then God, describing areas is so hard. We're learning.
It is.
Don't worry.
You go straight into the room towards the painting you do see, and the room stretches towards the right. And there are 3 more paintings on the far wall and 3 other paintings on the wall that was from the direction you came in. Kind of look to the... Yeah.
Yusoa kind of goes and looks at one of the paintings.
Do you have anyone in mind, or just one of the random ones?
I guess one of the ones on the far wall, in the middle.
Alright. I mean, I could just describe all of them if that makes it easier.
Oh,
Yeah, might as
That
well.
actually
Yeah.
makes the most sense.
Yeah. Alright. The northern wall paintings from left to right is the one you saw at the end of the corridor, the Shantae blessing a harvest. Beside it, to the right, is you see Shantae sowing seeds in a field. The next one is a group of farmers and peasants that are worshipping Shantae at an altar. And then beside that is Shantae kind of tending to and reviving some sort of beast-like creature, but it seems to be a very, platonic relationship. And then the 3 paintings on the southern wall depict Shantae taking a garden walk with a white-robed golden man, Shantae bathing with 2 brunette women, one of which has elvish features and one has acorns in her hair. And the last painting is Shantae facing off against some sort of gray-skinned, emaciated woman.
The last one seems most interesting. I should like to study it.
Alright. You just want to roll, investigation, history, religion?
How about first let's start with investigation. That is a 23.
Yeah. It is a very well painted painting. Like you can admire this as being a very nice religious artwork. And yeah, you see Shantae in all her glory, her hair kind of flowing, the forces of nature behind her on like her side of the painting, as she faces this gray, angry, hateful looking woman, who kind of faces her with the powers of plague and death around her.
Religion then, 21.
Yes, you
Just see if I
recognize this actually.
recognize. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, you got it. You recognize this especially because you just read about it recently in the book that was in the chapel. You recognize this other goddess to be Talona, the goddess of pestilence, that she is facing off against.
Fascinating. While we're here and we're just kind of looking at all these paintings in this room, I just kind of want to do an Arcana check, see if I sense anything about the space.
Okay.
Not one of my best. That's a 15.
Nothing feels inherently magical in the room.
I just kind of wanted to get an idea.
Fair enough. That makes sense to me.
All right. Anyone else?
Yusoa thinks to herself, I seen this one before. And she goes up to one of the paintings and kind of pokes the eyes just gently, just to see if there's holes in them.
You meet solid canvas.
Okay. She does it to all the
It's
other
not.
ones too. She just pokes each one really quickly.
Yeah, they all seem pretty okay. No real eyes there.
Okay.
Worth a try, though.
Yeah.
You never be too careful these days.
Usoa didn't realize.
It was stone.
So is there a door in this room?
There's no other door that you can see, just paintings.
Strange.
I'd like to kind of when I start investigating the paintings, looking for switches, releases, or the ability to move them. You know, run my fingers across the top, then down the sides and across the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, roll me investigation.
21.
Oh, yeah. You're kind of going painting by painting, and you come to the painting that depicts the farmers and the peasants worshipping Shantae. And you kind of run your hand along the right side, and you realize there's a hinge on the right side of the painting.
Well, if there's a hinge to the right, there must be a release to the left. So I search for it.
And yet you find a latch on the left that you can lift up.
Excellent. I lift the latch and try to pull the painting, seeing if it swings open.
It does indeed swing open, and you see a corridor beyond.
Excellent. Yusoa, would you like to continue your lead?
Yes. I go down the hallway, just kind of crouching about half my height and creeping along.
Yep. You're creeping along. There is a door on the far end of the corridor, as well as a door on the left and a door on the right. Like in the middle of the corridor.
Okay, I open the one on the left.
Alright. You see... you kind of open the door, you peek your head in, and you see kind of racks of robes, like priestly robes. It seems to be some sort of kind of dressing room for them.
Ah, okay. I take one of the robes if there's one that looks like it would fit me.
I mean, yeah, there are robes of all shapes and sizes. I'm sure you're able to find one that fits.
Perhaps I could try layering. I grab one of the priest robes and put it over my pink bathrobe.
Is there any? Can I check some of these robes just to make sure that there isn't anything like hidden within them?
Go ahead and roll me investigation.
That's a 19.
They seem to be just robes that have surprisingly been left fairly intact.
Okay. I'll take one.
Alright. Guess everyone gets a robe except for Pep, unless Pep chooses to take one now.
Eh. You got one that's not big and bulky?
You know what? Let me roll.
He said it was
Yeah,
all
actually,
sizes.
there surprisingly is quite the kind of wider robe. It appears to have been made for probably like a very tall dwarf. It might be able to fit you okay.
Oh,
I mean, everyone else is dressing up. Old Pep ought to get in the game with them.
Alright, everyone's got a robe.
Pep struggles to put his on for a bit.
Alright.
Okay.
And additionally,
You said
there is a
that-
door at the back of the room as well.
Oh, at this room?
Yes.
Okay, Yusoa peeks in that door.
You see a room made of stone bricks, and it seems to be some sort of indoor garden. You can see these stone planters, but they've all been like uprooted. There's dirt and broken roots and leaves that scatter the ground as if the plants in this room were purposefully destroyed. And you see a green-robed body lying on the floor, its arms stretched out in front of him.
Okay. Some kind of poison. Be careful. Yusoa kind of... Let's see, does she have her empty bottle? Oh, she never picked it back up again. I don't know. Yusoa goes into the room and examines the person.
You see that the corpse is effectively, like, mummified. It's been extremely emaciated at an alarmingly fast rate. And it lies on its stomach, face down on the ground, with its left arm reaching out in front of it, its fingers stretched outwards as far as it could possibly reach, towards, like, the back right corner of the room.
Huh. Okay. Kind of afraid that that's what tried to kill, or what killed the person, whatever he's pointing at. So, I'm gonna like throw one of my psychic daggers in that area of the room.
I mean, it's pretty well lit. There's not much that's, like, hiding, really. But, yeah,
Oh,
you can
okay.
throw one in the corner.
Okay. Well, if I don't see anything in there, then I won't throw anything.
Yeah, you just see, the only thing you can see of note that's in that back corner that his arm is outreached towards is a stone pillar. But it's not particularly ornate, nor does it currently hold anything on it.
Okay. Yusoa goes up to the pillar and looks behind it. Is it attached to the wall?
It's not. It's freestanding. It's loose.
Oh, okay.
You kind of lift it up, you don't see anything behind it, but it does feel suspiciously light when you move it.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't feel like solid stone as you would have expected.
Strange.
Heard of these. They are from that Sun Traveler show. They use them to build their sets and then throw them at aliens. So it was the aliens throwing them at the stars of the show. Pep will remember.
Yes, Pep member.
Well, I guess nothing in here. And Yusoa goes back towards the other rooms, towards the hallway.
Does anyone else wish to do anything in the indoor garden room?
Don't seem not too much to do around there.
Okay.
It does look like a good supply of free jerky sitting on the floor. Just saying.
Oh my god.
It's awful.
I guess we didn't like loot his body. Or like check to see if he has anything on him. It's all. Yeah.
I mean, I
They
guess
all
Make sure
you
to
could
thoroughly
if you
check.
wanted
because
to.
it's true.
Alright. Yuso comes back in the room and says, "Wait, one last thing," and then starts rummaging through his pockets.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything.
Oh, okay.
Other places you saw.
I don't want to go there.
Did anyone else want to do anything?
Is what?
Are they satisfied with
No.
Nature's
mummified
pocket.
corpse?
Don't say nature's pocket.
But it's the truth.
I'm ready to continue now.
All right.
Chicken.
Okay, Yuso still leads the way, I guess, and she goes out the door, out the changing room, and down the hallway to the door on the far side.
On the far side, not the door on the right.
Does the door on the right come first?
Yes.
I'll do that one then.
Right.
And I'll just creep it slightly open just so I can peek at what's in there first.
It seems to be a lounge of some sort. You see that there are some plush couches and tables and desks, although this definitely looks like some sort of battle or scuffle happened here. The plush couches have been torn up, and there are empty bowls that are broken on the ground. And there is a door on the far side of the room as well. And you can see from where you're at that there is a piece of paper and an inkwell on the desk.
Okay, I go up to try to read the paper.
The inkwell has spilled across it, so it's blocked some of the words, but the words you can make out are garden and feed famine. And you also notice while you look at the paper that is on the table that you see a torn piece of paper that is also on the desk beside it.
Okay, I pick up that piece of paper and look at it.
It looks akin to the book in the chapel, a loose page that talks about the religious battle between Shantae and Talona, where Shantae fed her this mystical divine herb that seemed to have halted her powers.
Reverse weed, huh? Curious.
I hear they have that these days. Maybe the
Pet member's hearing
desiccated.
something about that. So Pet
So-
member's hearing you got to get a shot of it every now and then. Pep can never work it out.
I am just thinking we need to find a mystical divine breath to reverse what the herb did.
But is the person that's all desiccated in the garden, is that wait, is that a bad guy or a good guy? Do we want to be resurrecting him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a guy.
He was in the robes of Shantae. He was wearing the robes of Shantae that you picked up in the previous room.
Well,
Him being
Would
a
you-
guy wasn't the reason for question.
should we speak with him and find out?
Sure.
You mean with your magics?
I don't know any other way.
How truthful you think he's gonna be? We wake him up from his long day rest and be like, hey, you good? Of course he ain't good. He's dead.
Well,
Not
do not
anymore, we
ask
just
that question.
got back.
Ask a different question.
Well, I mean, just saying, he'd still be dead once we wake him back up from said slumber. And to say
And
like,
he will
oh,
be
he's
dead
not
again.
dead
You get
anymore.
5 questions. Pick your 5 questions.
I vote let's resurrect him.
Right. Do we know what we're going to say or ask?
Say, what did you see when you died?
Okay, good start. Maybe a slight tweak, like a, did you see what killed you? Or who? Or can you
Yeah,
describe what killed you?
How'd you die? Why'd you die? Who'd you die? What'd you die?
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't be asking the questions around here.
Alright, well, I will begin the ritual to raise him. It does take some time.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm assuming they look around to do other stuff. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I get him into a nice position so he'll, be more amenable to answering questions. Like prop him up or something.
I say you're definitely able to do that.
Alright. Well, then after the allotted time, his eyes should open up and he awakens.
Yes. He does so and goes, what happened?
You did.
What did
Sorry
you
about
see when you died?
It was the wave of famine taking over. He appeared and we all rushed to try and stop him or protect what we could of the temple. And it was just the wave of his pure power that just sucked all the life out of me.
How would you have stopped famine?
The herb! The herb of Shantae! And he kind of looks around and distraught at the leaves that are strewn about him on the floor. They've destroyed the herbs, but the secret one should still be safe. And he kind of points over to the pillar. Is it safe?
How do we get to it?
It's just a simple false compartment in the pillar. It's if Famine's powers were at least able to,
Okay,
Shantae's
take a
divinity
breath.
would have protected. Yeah,
If you can.
it's been a long day.
Yeah, he's been dead for a
Shantae's
long time,
divinity
so-
would have protected the herb outright. Only by physical force could they be destroyed, not through fiendish energy. If the one hidden was kept secret, it should still be there. There's a false compartment in the back. It's very easy to access. I could
Okay.
not make it in time.
All right, I'm gonna go look for the herb he's talking about in the secret compartment.
Alright,
Yeah.
we'll wait a moment before we do anything else while you go look.
Yeah, and then I'll just give it to you. You go over to the pillar, you kind of turn it over a bit, and you do in fact find a part of the back of the pillar that seems to move when you touch it. And you find that you're able to kind of push and slide it out of place.
All right, I do so. And is the herb still in there?
Yes, you remove this false wall, and you're hit with this comforting, warm, earthy fragrance, and you see this glistening herb that has this slight green glow within the pillar.
All right, am I able to show him, or is it better to just be like, okay, yeah, it's here? I'll just say like, yeah, it's in here.
Oh, good. There's still hope.
Did good, Colonel.
Should we
Okay.
ask him the best way to administer this herb to famine so that we may have a greater success? He seems to know more than we.
That sounds good.
Sir, how can we use this herb to stop famine?
You must eat it, as Shantae is the god of agriculture, of harvest, of communal feed. He must ingest the herb, and then her divinity will spread throughout him, and as he is a fiend, it will likely greatly weaken him. He will be mortal then. Killable.
Excellent. Does anyone have a final question for this man?
I can think of one, but I probably shouldn't ask it if someone actually has something a little more useful.
I can think of a
Oh.
useful one
Okay.
if nobody else can.
Well, here, let's talk, you and I, real quick. The only thing
Okay.
I was thinking of asking him else was if there's a certain volume he has to consume, or if any amount is necessary. Like, basically, if is there any amount that is necessary?
Okay.
Like,
I was
can we
thinking-
give him, like, the seed of it, or whatever?
Yeah, I was thinking about asking him like how to find Shantae in the palace, or how to find famine in the palace.
Oh, there you go. Well, I don't know if he'll know. He kind of died as famine was coming in.
That's true. I think either question. I'm down for yours.
Okay. So, your final question. Do you know how much of the herb we must get into famine?
'Tis divine. I'm sure even one leaf would be enough. Though he is a horseman, so perhaps as much of the herb as possible. You could cultivate it, that would be wonderful, but this is a dire time, and when the herb is needed again, Shantae will provide, I'm sure. Use what you must. But it is truly divine. Perhaps only 2 leaves are necessary.
Well, one way or another, we will get famine to at least eat a bite of salad.
And with that final remark, his eyes, fade and gloss over, and he slumps down dead again.
Sometimes I wish we could have just a few more questions. I really wanted to ask where all the spices were.
Because
We got a
herbs.
secret
Yes.
herb. We got a secret herbs. Just need the spices now. Then my side quest will be complete.
Alright. Well, let us harvest the herb, and perhaps between us we can come up with a method for preservation, or otherwise making sure it will last us. I feel like if there's a sufficient amount of it in hiding, that we each should take at least, I don't know, say 2 leaves equivalent worth, so we all are ammoed up, if you will.
Sounds like a good plan. Are there any seeds on the herb?
No, you just see the leaves of the plant.
Well, then how the heck are we supposed to cultivate this? Mr.
I know, I was
Fancy
gonna
Pants over
plant
there,
like a little.
you can
garden
cultivate
for
it, but you might not be able to. Oh, no shit.
It does have roots. You see there's kind of like a little pile of dirt within the pillar that it is rooted in.
Oh, then we can keep the roots.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can divide the roots and plant half of it here.
Oh, that'd be nice for our Shantae.
Are you choosing to do
So
this?
is it large enough that we can take, like I said, the leaves and still leave enough to cultivate?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
then
say,
yes,
because you
I'd take
said, you proposed that you each get 2 leaves. Let's say there's like 10 leaves on the plant, so there's 2 leaves still left on the plant.
it. Perfect. That should be enough.
Okay. Yeah, Yusoa goes and plants that baby in the ground. Somewhere kind of behind another bush, though, like, so that it's not obvious.
You doing this outside or in the like planters in the room?
I think in the planters in the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
For fun, roll me a nature check.
Okay. The 13.
Yeah, you're able to successfully, pretty generally replant it into the planter. It seems to be doing okay.
Okay. Is there any water nearby?
There's like a water pump on the other corner of the room.
Okay, Yusoa goes and gets some water from the water pump. Is there like a bucket over there?
There's like some wooden bowls that they probably used because, they're fancier like that, and bowls just have more religious aura than buckets, I suppose.
Okay, Yusoa fills up a couple of bowls and pours them on the plant. Waters it in,
Let's see. Yusoa, if you wish, we could do a slow watering since this is a fresh planting.
Like one of your magics?
I was thinking, what about like a long ice spike that is in the ground that slowly melts and waters it?
Oh. That sounds nice.
Okay. I use shape water to draw out a long like spear and then freeze it solid and then stick it in the ground so it can melt over the course of however long that takes to melt.
There you go.
At least an hour.
Yeah. The plant looks pretty perky.
I mean, probably didn't need that much water, and considering the fact it'd been stuck inside of a pillar for so long.
Maybe it was sad in the pillar and very thirsty, and we're just like giving it what it needs.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, well, Yusoa goes back out into the other room then, and do you guys want to go check out that other doorway in the inside the room that had all the signs of a scuffle? Hello?
Silence.
I mean,
That's
Okay.
acceptable.
She does that.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
She does
You
that.
just go and I'll follow.
Okay, alright. I just didn't want to be like taking up the whole.
Yeah,
the whole,
no,
like-
you're
Okay, alright. Then yeah, she goes, okay, let me check this. And then she goes back to the other room and opens that door slowly.
Yeah, you open that door and you see nothing. It's even like it's more different than just like darkness. It's as if just it's nothing. Almost
Perhaps
as if
it
what was
is.
once here was like cut and pasted elsewhere.
I'm curious. I first stand in front of it and glow. See if the light penetrates. Is there anything, or does it just stop at like the doorway?
It stops at the doorway.
I'd like to
Just kind of
take a
seeing
finger and
this infinite nothingness.
can I find like a stone or something? Toss in.
I would say so.
Kinda wanna
I
just-
mean, there's at
wanna-
least like chunks of wooden bowl from the previous room.
Oh, perfect. I'll take that wooden bowl and toss it into the door. I want to see what happens.
You, as soon as it leaves the threshold of the doorway, it disappears. It turns to nothing. You don't hear it. You don't really see it. You can't feel any sort of movement. Just nothing.
If I just put the tip of my finger in, does it like disappear? And then if I pull it out, does it come back or does it stay disappeared?
yeah, you put a finger in, and it just feels weird. I mean, you're psionic and made of crystalline thought, essentially, but even you can feel the kind of chill. But when you take your finger out, your finger is still there. It does not disappear.
Excellent. Yusawa, I have the feeling this may be more of a portal and less of a nothing, a negation. If you wish to play it safe, we perhaps should search for another path. But this may not be what it seems. Just for fun, I want to do an Arcana check. Staring into the door, thinking really clearly. Gentleman's 20.
Oh yeah, definitely magical, and you can kind of gather its fiendish magic and origin.
Of course it is.
Maybe we should check out the other doors.
Well, dang it.
I did see. Well, I heard tell a legend long ago. Maybe pet members. It was a ghost story where they went into the underworld, but they tied a rope to the person.
I too have heard this story. We could attempt that.
Oh.
Should we tie a rope to Yusawa and send her through?
I would not be opposed to this.
Damn.
Always Yusawa. She ties the rope onto her waist.
Alright, I guess I offer to hold on.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right, I've got it. Go ahead.
Okay. Yusawa jumps in.
Alright. As soon as your body passes the threshold of the doorway, you feel yourself plummeting, but almost floating at the same time. Once again, it's this weird state of nothing. You just feel nothing. But the cold is so bad, it feels like it's eating away at your soul as your full body is enveloped in this. And you take 44 necrotic damage.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay, Yusawa pulls herself on the rope and pulls back out of there as fast as she can, like, instinctually.
Alright. You come out and... Oh, you do not look well.
That was a bad robe. Don't go in there.
Understood. Perhaps we should close this door and lock it.
Yes. Definitely.
Pep, could you give her a poke, see if she is okay?
Yeah, just trying to see exactly what my poking capabilities are these days. That stupid sheet ain't on to work with me. Hey, you guys can come back to me. We'll just assume that Pep pokes Usoa and says, "Yeah, you ain't doing too bad," and we'll come back to how much Usoa ain't doing as bad as she currently is.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe we could also take a short rest. I'm not feeling so good.
I'd
probably
not
allow
be
a short
opposed.
rest. Maybe not a long rest. but I would allow a short rest.
Usoa restored 35 hit points.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. Alright, then I feel much better.
Remember, Pep's pokes ain't just casual. She pokes with a purpose.
Not
I didn't like
recreational
that.
poking.
No. There ain't no recreational poking around here. That's sacrilegious.
All right. So is poked over. Seems to be feeling better.
Okay. Yuso says, let's get out of here. And she leads the way down the hallway in the main hallway.
Right. That only leaves the door at the end of the corridor.
Okay. She's going to open that one really slowly, too.
Yeah. You see a very large, grand room in front of you. You see very, opulent tapestries on the walls and shelves and racks, but they're all empty. And you see 4 prominent glass display cases that are kind of centered in the room, but their glass have been broken open and they are empty. And then, additionally, you at the very far end of the room, you see a large wooden throne with a very huge skeleton sitting in it. Vines of greenery wrapped through its limbs and its rib cage that grows from its head.
So, on the off chance that this would be famine approaching, guys, I really, really could use a short rest. Just give me 20 minutes to meditate. Would be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Of course. I'll also...
Slowly close the door again.
Yeah, I just creep it back closed, and then I say, okay. And Yusoa meditates too on her vengeance and how much famine has harmed the land and the people.
Right. And Tor meditates, casting some pep. You also do your short rest rituals. And you all gain the benefits of a short rest.
Thank you. It's mostly for my spell slots because I expended a few earlier and desperately needed to have those in case we were going to face anything potentially serious.
Makes sense. Alright, with the short rest concluded, how do you all proceed?
Well, forward seems like a good idea.
Should we make a plan?
Do you believe
also
the
seems
skeleton
like a
to
good
be
idea.
famine?
I think it would be good to have a plan either way. Well, I'm gonna go invisible. Then maybe I can do my sneaking.
This sounds like a good plan.
Okay. Yusoa dons the invisibility cloak. Start the
Sun
clock.
hat.
Yeah, the sun hat. I mean, yeah,
Oh, fuck, that's right. It is the sun.
The sun
Well,
had
how
a
about you
great
do that?
sweetness.
Let's say you don it right as we open the door and walk through. You disappear at that point. That
Okay,
way you
sounds
can maximize your clock.
yeah, I get it ready.
Okay, perfect.
And you get a good few hours on that, I thought.
But still.
Yeah, 2 hours, I think, which is a good amount of time. As long as I only wear it when I need it.
I still feel like
you-
that's the best choice.
Totally is. I agree.
Right, so you enter the room.
Yep.
Is that what I'm getting?
Anybody else want to prepare?
I mean, it only if...
Pep don't got much to prepare unless it's going straight into a fight because there ain't much he can do. Right.
Yeah. Same.
Okay. makes sense. We will go investigate, and I'll just be invisible, just as a little ace in the hole.
I like that.
All right.
All
You
right.
creep carefully into the room.
Yep.
Yes, and as you cross the threshold of the room, the large... It's huge. It's a huge skeleton. Does not move. It does not stir. It seems to be slumped over, a large scythe wielded in its hand, but it has no light in its eyes or its figure.
Okay. Isawa goes in her invisibility-ness, goes up near the statue.
The statue or the display cases? Or, like, the skeleton.
Oh, the throne.
The throne. You approach the throne.
Yeah. Invisible, though.
Invisible. Yeah. I say that's fine. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Closer to the throne, you can see the throne in more detail. It seems as if the throne used to be lush and green, but is now just dead wood. Kind of like a wicker chair, in a way. Of these kind of twisting, twirling vines of wood. And you can see the skeleton much more clearly. You can see on it, the top of its head, sits a sort of green flower crown with thorns embedded in it, but it's rather beautiful. And it's from this crown that vines stretch downwards and wrap around its rib cage and arms.
Okay. Isawa messages them telepathically, the party, and says, maybe this not famine. Maybe this is, what's the god's name?
Oh, you think
The
the
good
dead
one.
god is still here? Valid point. I am willing to take the risk. I enter the room and approach.
Approach the throne.
Yes.
As you step closer, you see a kind of tremble that echoes from the skull through the body of the skeleton, and its eyes suddenly glow a deep color. And it rises from its slumped position, its scythe clutched in its hand. Alright. Yes. And it begins to rise and ready itself for combat, and I think it's best everyone roll initiative.
What ill
oh, dang
bugger?
it. I was gonna try to avoid combat here, but
Oh,
all
dang
right.
it.
I was gonna say, what if I kneeled down and sent him and used message to be like, I am here to serve at the behest of famine.
Wait, so you doing that, or?
Yeah, why not? Before
Still
combat
could.
starts.
Alright.
I got an 11.
Wanna
for
try it?
initiative.
I got a 4
message
for initiative.
Does it, like... Sorry, for how message works, they don't have to understand the exact language, right? They just have to understand language.
Yes.
Okay. So did you want to try? So you say exactly that?
Yes. I bow and say, I am here to serve at the leisure of famine.
I suppose roll persuasion?
Is going to be funny because I'm not the most persuasive. Persuasion 14.
It continues to ready itself for combat. It almost
Right,
moves
and then-
mechanically in a way.
Well, this is no good. It may just be an animated skeleton and nothing else. Well, that is
Pipe
annoying.
pipes up from the background.
Y'all just sit back on down. We'll be passing through. No need to get up on our account. That's not just us saying that. That's a less than polite suggestion. So I suggest you do it.
Intimidation? Question mark.
That's a 26.
Yeah. The thing is, you're just saying that, so it does not work.
Well, dang it. I tried.
It continues to ready itself. It's very slow. You know, it's been sitting for a while. You know, it's kind of like rising after you've been sitting in the bathroom for too long. It's taking a bit.
Do I know roughly where Yusoa is?
I mean, technically, she's invisible. You can't really detect her.
No, I don't. Okay. How big is the room? It's huge, right?
It's pretty massive, yeah. I would say,
How far-
like... God. it's huge. I
That's
did
fine.
this on paper, so I don't have, like, a grid or anything. But
I'm pretty far away, right? I'm like... If the skeleton is that big, I'm like 100 feet from it or something.
You can call it 50.
50 feet? Okay. I'm gonna be like, alright, well, I tried. And I am going to... Man, I'm trying to think what would be the best approach here. Sorry, give me 1 sec to read something. Let me read. I guess let's just go by initiative. So I had rolled a 4. Everyone else?
Yeah,
just go by that. When my turn comes, I'll just do my thing.
Oh, okay. I got a
Oh.
9.
Pep got a dirty one.
Ooh.
Not a nat one. Dirty one.
You have a negative on initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, you're terrible with Dex, huh?
Yeah. That's an old man. What do you expect?
Yeah, old man wearing pots and pans.
Exactly.
Cassius,
Yeah,
what was
no,
your
makes sense.
initiative?
Makes sense. My initiative was 11,
Okay.
so not a 10 this time, but an 11.
There is improvement.
Yeah.
It's like,
Not even
alright.
this campaign either. I feel like every other campaign, I'm getting 10s on fucking initiative.
Alright, that all means that our bony friend goes first. However, if you are 50 feet away, he cannot reach you. Well, I mean... Yeah, no. Yeah, he's gonna spend his turn probably getting up and stepping off his throne and walking towards you guys. So he is now probably about 20 feet from Tor. I'm not sure how close Usoa is, and then however far everybody else is in the room. He walks his full 30 feet, so I'm gonna say that's probably about all he can do until we go to Cassius.
Shit, really? Alright,
You rolled
If
the
you Eldritch-
yeah, you rolled the
if you
highest
Eldritch
out of
Blast,
everyone.
Go for the
Yeah,
eyes!
realize-
Go for the eyes!
Everyone else got a 9, a 4, and a 1, so...
Alright, fuck it, I'll go for Eldritch Blast then towards the eye. That is a 25.
That does hit. Just realized I need
Alright.
to write this stuff down. Alright, what are you attacking with?
Sorry, I'm doing the math. It was Eldritch Blast. I had that 25, and then the first roll was 14 force damage, and then 15 force damage.
Nice, so 29?
Yes.
29 total?
Yes. I'm just counting on my fingers, okay?
Yes, 29 total.
Alright, go.
Okay, cool. I believe that is your turn,
Mm-hmm.
and we go to Invisible Usoa.
Okay. I'm gonna like throw my psychic blades at it from behind and I'm gonna make it a distracting attack too. So I think I get advantage on the psychic blades, and then
Yes.
oh wait, sorry, I was gonna make it a tripping attack, not a distracting attack. Tripping attack.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to
I
trip
was
it.
gonna say, I don't know if distracting would have worked because it can't see you.
No, yeah. Sorry, I meant tripping. Okay.
But tripping, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the first one is a 18 to hit.
That does hit.
And that's... So 20 psychic damage.
Okay.
And then the second one is a 21 to hit.
That does hit.
And it's... So 17 plus 1d6 for my trip attack, which is 24, right? No, 17 plus 23 damage.
3 damage. Okay.
Little
It's
sword
not
going for the
Prone?
ankles.
Question mark.
It's thrown. Oh, it is
prone.
not. Oh, yeah. So it has to make a strength saving throw, or it's knocked prone.
Okay. Strength save. Ooh. Okay. Oh, he nat 20s and he has a +5 on that.
Oh
Good
my
lord.
god. So it's not knocked prone. Okay, but it takes the damage still.
It does still take the damage.
And Yusoa kind of like does a little roll to a different position. All
Alright,
invisible
sounds
like.
Good. And we go to Tor.
Well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to be support for everyone else. So I'm going to try to cast blindness on it just to give everyone advantage and make it have disadvantage. So I need it to make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. It also has a +5. It gets a 22.
Jesus. All right. It was worth a shot. So with that, I'm gonna move 30 feet away from it. Hopefully, avoid an attack this next round, and go ahead and end turn.
All right. Fair enough. And we go to Mr. Dirty One, Pep.
Yep. Well, we just had a short rest. Actually, Pep hasn't been burning too many skills or spells. So this guy, he seems hefty. Oh, what can I do? Bonus action skill, but I can't do an attack. So, Pep makes himself glow. His little wings pop out the back as he readies his war skillet, the 10-foot long skillet. Grips it with an iron grip so it glows hot. It says, "All right, it's clobbering time."
Oh my god.
But legally distinct, so we don't get sued.
How about time to tap a tibia?
Oh, actually, hold on. He can't he can't actually do both of them because they're both bonus actions. So he just reaches up and grabs the skillet and says, "Yep, there we go. Much better legally distinct. Time to tap a tibia." And he goes in for a swing because I can do attacks, but I can't make myself glow. So no radiance yet. That be just dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Oh, that be 7 bludgeoning, 7 fire. We got here 6 thunder as a big thunderous clap explodes around us. And he makes a strength saving throw.
Dice rolling for the table. Ah! Strength save is 19.
Yeah, that works. So that cracks him in the kneecap, and he doesn't go down. So he says, "Nag nabbit, get!" and swings again with a nat 20 this time.
Now it hits.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have any of the specials. It's just, that worked out all right. 14 bludgeoning and 5 fire. I guess it'd be 28 bludgeoning and 10 fire.
Yes.
No thunder on
Okay,
this
one
one.
sec. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Okay.
Pep learned from Rousseau. Got him in the kneecaps.
Same. Yeah, it's not very happy.
Good, Pep's doing his job.
So we go to its turn. And Pep is indeed within 10 feet of it. So it will swing towards Pep with its scythe. And that is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, well, that hits. I don't think I even need to say that.
Or, God, 18 slashing damage.
Oh, that hurt.
I don't think it can see anybody else. I mean, technically, it can see Tor. Cassius, you probably stayed on the other side of the room, right? Because Eldritch Blast is 120-foot range.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm about 40 feet away, something like that. 50 feet again? Because it was 20 feet from me before, and I moved 30.
Yeah. Okay. So it swings again at Pep, because it's the only one it can see. And that is a 24 to hit, which hits. For 17 slashing.
Dang.
And it makes one more attack for, once again, 23 to hit, which also hits. And that one's only 11 slashing.
Oh, only 11. Yeah, that's good to know.
And we go to Cassius.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for the Eldritch Blast again, but I'm gonna go specifically toward the hand that's holding, like the hands, like holding the scythe.
Okay.
Seeing if maybe I can like blast it out of its fucking hands.
Okay.
No, that's not very good. It's only a 13.
It does not hit.
Fuck. Alright, then I would like to use my 30 feet to see if I can try to, like, get at an angle, to, like, where I'm, like, mostly behind him, so that way I'm, like, not, like, in front or, like, at the side.
Okay. How far do you think you were initially? Because if you used the full potential of Eldritch Blast from 120 feet away, I don't think you can get behind him if you're only moving like 90 feet within him.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, however far I could get with that, you know?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You can move
Yeah,
30
yeah,
feet
sorry,
Probably
I'm
within
just
about
making
90
clear.
feet of him.
Yeah. And
Alright.
that'll be turn.
Cool. We go to Invisible Yusoa.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do another one of my psychic blade volleys, I think.
Okay.
And this time, yeah, I'll just do normal psychic blades. So the first one is a 20 to hit, dirty 20,
That does hit.
and that 13 psychic damage. And the second one is a 19 to hit,
That does hit.
And that's 14 psychic damage.
Alrighty. Jesus. Okay. Well, cool. It's feeling a bit wobbly.
Dang, this guy's strong.
We go to Tor.
I saw what he did to Pep, and it angers me. So I'm going to. How tall is he? It's like 20 feet tall.
He's huge, so yeah, probably about 20 feet. We'll call it.
Right. So if I center something on his head, 20 feet won't hit Pep. So I'm going to center a fireball on his head.
All right.
So Dex is the saving throw.
Oh my god. So Dex. It doesn't get a plus, but it rolls an 18.
That matches me. That's my spell save. I guess it goes to
so he
defenders.
saves.
So he saves. So he still takes 20 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I did the roll 8d6 in Google, and it came up 41. Like, what?
That's crazy.
I know. Like, Jesus.
People are coming in, so one sec.
Then scouts are gonna be a pain.
Sorry about that. Let's pause a bit.
No worries.
So, fireball centered on its head. Makes a loud bang. And is that all you can do with your turn? You technically still have your movement.
Yeah. I think I might move a little, not much. Maybe an extra 10 feet, just so there's a solid 60 feet between us.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Seems... Yeah, just in case. And with that, we go to Pep again.
Well, Pep's hurting, but he can't do much else because he's in the thick of it. So he flops out his wings to glow and says, "That hurt, dagnabbit!" And hits him for... That would be a 28 to hit.
That does hit.
Right? That'd be 11 bludgeoning. And... I fire. Only 3 thunder. And 3 radiant.
With that swift crack of your frying pan of many kin, you completely crack its neck. Its skull twists severely to the side, and the eye diminishes. The glow from its eyes diminishes as it kind of crumbles apart. Although its skull stays affixed to its rib cage due to the vines wrapping down from the crown it bears on its head. It is effectively slain.
It flops down and mops his brow and says, "Whee, that was a doozy."
Nicely done. And Yusoa takes off her cloak.
I'm just gonna sit here a spell and catch my breath.
Fair enough. While Pep sits and catches his breath, does anybody else choose to do anything in the meantime, just cuz?
I'm just gonna go kind of take a look at, I guess, the pile of bones, and I'm curious about like the crown, the weapon. Just kind of examining them, trying to ascertain any information.
Yeah.
What do you want to look at first, aside from the crown?
Well, I'll just walk over. How about I take a look at the weapon and see if it looks like a tool of harvest, but it's extra large. I want to see if it was like functional, increased in size from something small, or just kind of, I don't know, if I can figure out something weird about it.
All right, roll me investigation.
Oh, that's terrible. I only got a 10.
It seems just like a really big scythe. A scythe fit
alright,
for
I'm
a giant skeleton.
That makes sense. So I'm not going to pay it too much mind. I'm curious about the crown. I'm going to go investigate that.
All right.
That I nat 20'd on.
Yeah, you look at this crown and you kind of feel this awestruckness as you look at it. You're like, this is definitely something like magical. Like this is probably like a big part of why he performs so well.
Okay. Well, in that case, let me kind of, as I touch it, hold it, open my Arcana senses up, and see what I can feel about it. That is a 28.
Yeah, as you open your Arcana up, you almost feel like connected to the crown. It's sort of, you almost feel it like kind of bond to yourself, your soul, your body, your thoughts in a way. It just feels so, but it doesn't feel like an invasive presence. It feels like a helpful presence, an aid of some sort.
Does it, like, I mean, it's got to be huge. If it's magical, do I, like, go and, if I touch it, does it change sizes or anything? Is it like a giant crown?
Just touching it while it's on its head, it stays the same.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pull it off, like see if I can separate it from the skull.
Roll me, Arcana.
Okay, alright. Second Arcana roll. That is a 22.
Yeah. As you lift it up, it kind of exchanges that magical energy with you, and it releases the vines that are wrapped around the body of the skeleton, and it shrinks to perfectly fit around your crystalline head. It seems to be the perfect size.
Hey, looky there. Tor's got AIDS.
It didn't have any... Pep, I did not have an unseen servant or any other hands help me.
Oh, well,
I did this myself.
As that great powerful voice in our here noggins told us, this thingy here, yeah, it gives you assistance, right? It said that it gave you an aid. So, congratulations.
Yes, but maybe as just a single and not plural.
Well, you never know.
Well, I guess I put it on and see how it feels, what it does.
Yeah. You place it around your head, and when you do, it grows further. It grows those vines again, and they wrap around your torso and your arms. But once again, it doesn't feel restrictive at all. If anything, when you move your arms, you feel just even more power and precision with every movement you make. And so I don't have to keep track of this, while wearing this crown, every melee attack you make has advantage.
Oh, jeez. Okay, then. Good to know. Well, thank you.
Nice.
Perhaps this might be more beneficial, since I feel this. Perhaps this would be more beneficial to someone in the melee fighting like Yusoa, being that your you get, I believe, sneak attack bonuses anytime you have advantage.
I wouldn't say no. That is very kind of you.
Plus, I like the idea of Yusoa wearing a crown.
A plant.
Something about the
Plant
well,
crown.
you're like a model, like a little miniature version of the skeleton we just fought.
Mini skeleton. I like it. It was a formidable opponent.
It was. So, if possible, I reach up and I take the crown off and I set it on Yusoa.
Yep, you are able to do that. And as it's set upon Usoa, it changes and shapes itself to fit her head perfectly. And once again, the vines reach down and entangle themselves in her.
Good lord, a
Very
rogue with a
natural.
permanent sneak attack bonus is scary.
I know. That's what I was thinking.
Awesome.
Rogue fighter, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Said it was
I'd
scary.
be a
Didn't need to
little
make
in
it
over
more
my head
scary.
with that, but that's okay.
It's all in service to the greater fighting of the fiends, right?
Yes. This means the battle will be even more legendary.
Perhaps longer, even. More like a legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
With that, the only other thing of note in the room are the display cases, which from this vantage point you can see that each has a plaque on the display case.
I should like to examine them. What do they say?
Yep, I'll just go through all of them. You look at the first display case, and it reads, "The Crown of Shantae," and it has a kind of brief description. A blossoming woven crown worn by divine priestesses of Shantae. And the next one says, "The Rose of Shantae," a crystalline replication of Shantae's iconic symbol. The next one says, "The Wand of Shantae," a magical item that can conjure a fraction of Shantae's blessing. And the final one is the Cornucopia of Shantae, a blessed woven cornucopia used for feasts in Shantae's honor.
That sounds nice.
I think, Pep, perhaps you should grab the cornucopia. I am interested in the wand.
Well, they're all empty. These are just the empty display
Ah.
cases that have been broken open.
Of
So
course
all
they
of the
are.
artifacts themselves are missing, but the plaques still remain.
Ah, well, now we know what we are looking for. Obviously, we have already found the crown.
And upon
Well,
looking
perhaps-
around the room a bit further, you notice what was not there before the skeleton was slain, but now a trap door in the corner of the room has magically opened itself.
Fascinating. This must be similar to the magical lock we ran into before.
Yes. Yusoa goes and looks down the trapdoor.
There is a ladder that descends down deep into darkness.
Of curiosity, with the skeleton laying on the floor, is the tip of its pinky finger about the size of like a regular person's finger?
Probably a little bit bigger than that. It is a huge creature. It's essentially just a huge skeleton.
Yeah, that's why I thought just the tip of like the pinky. I'm just gonna.
I suppose so.
Pick it up.
That might be about right. Be a little bigger than that.
I pick it up and also give it to you, Soa. I know you are interested in such things.
Finger.
Yes,
So it picks up too many things. I can't keep track of them all.
it's just the tip though, like the tiniest tip of the pinky finger, because it's a huge creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
She says, "Thank you, Crystal One. Vengeance will be mine forever."
That's crazy, only giving her the tip.
I know, I could probably take
Sometime.
much more.
Yeah, in that
I mean, you
fight,
do have the
Beth
bra
got
of holding. You
shafted.
can put anything in there.
Acceptable. I
You
did
put
not
the
wish
whole
to cause
skeleton
damage.
there.
but
Like,
Let us not be excessive.
all right.
I suddenly realized the embarrassment and put the bone down.
Oh, you got deboned.
I liked it. Yusoa takes it anyways. Wait, am I allowed to pick it up? Or wait, did you say I have too much stuff? I have a
No,
list
no,
of
no, no,
everything.
no, no.
Okay.
No, it's just I like to at least kind of keep track of everything you guys pick up, but like Usoa's list of things is so much longer than anyone else's.
Mine?
I mean,
Mine?
I
It's
feel
just
like
kind
I
of
think
funny.
so, you know?
She's a kleptomaniac skeleton rogue. What can I say?
Alright. What do you choose to do now?
Probably gonna. I wish I could like drop something down in there, like something that was lit on fire.
You do have things at your disposal.
I do have a whole haversack. I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the chainmail. Oh, that won't catch on fire.
I mean, if you wrap it in cloth or something.
Yeah, I'll like rip a little piece off of the adventurers or the cloak of the worshippers, and I'll ball it up and dip it in some lamp oil. And...
Wait. What about
wait,
the
what do you got?
tunic I cleaned for you?
Oh, that was the chainmail tunic though, right?
I always thought it was
No,
chainmail.
no. Not chainmail, just the plain one that I cleaned at the beginning of here. We found it.
Yeah, but I think that we did say that it wasn't plain. It was chainmail.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought I just picked up a plain piece of clothing and cleaned it for you.
No. I know that.
Eager, so I was like, okay, got you now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind. Sorry.
But I do have the cloak of one of the worshippers, which I'll just rip a piece off of that, and I'll dip it in the oil and drop it down the hole.
I'm assuming after lighting it on fire.
Yeah, after lighting it on fire.
Yep. I don't know physics, so I don't know exactly how many seconds it falls, but it falls down and hits the floor about 50 feet down.
Perfect.
Oh,
Well, it's 9.8 meters per second is the acceleration due to gravity.
So it's probably like, I don't know.
You don't worry about it. I just was letting you know.
Thanks. Yeah. You measure the distance to be like 50 feet down. The ladder goes down for that entire length and meets a black stone floor below.
well. Here I go. And Yusoa starts climbing down.
You can kind of feel this foreboding presence as you descend deeper down the ladder, and you notice that the stone around you no longer looks like something that mere worshippers or farmers could have constructed, but rather something more fiendish in nature. It's black and slick like tar, but holds solid until you set yourself down on the ground.
Okay. I kind of stamp my feet around a little on the ground and make sure it's solid.
Yes, it is solid. It's just the stone itself looks very tar-like in appearance, but it is solid stone. It's just kind of shiny and black.
Okay, I call back up to the rest of the party and I say, "Seems safe down here."
I will be right down. Since I can kind of form myself, is it possible to just hook my hands on the side and slide like a fire pole, kind of?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I just thought for fun.
Yeah, for fun, roll me Dex.
Dex, okay. Hold on. I did terribly. That would be a 7.
Yeah, you kind of trip and face plant a little on the landing, but the way down was really fun.
So gives a hand to Tor.
Oh, I give you a thumbs up and say, hey, I'd do it again.
Right, Cassius and Pep, do you two follow?
Yeah. It's gonna
Yeah.
take a little while. Pep just kind of slides on his butt.
There you go.
His bones are aching.
I guess also roll me a Dex because you're not climbing it as it was meant to be climbed.
That's a dirty 2.
Ah, a dirty 2. Yeah, you hit your bum hard on the floor at the very bottom.
Funny how trying to slide down and take it easy ends up being the worst way down.
Yes, I discovered this as well.
Cassius, what about you?
I don't know. Just gonna go down. Whatever's the safest.
You can just climb down normally.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
Alright, yeah, you climb down normally and you're fine.
Cool.
Alright, now that we're all at the bottom, I will describe what you see. First off, you initially notice a very strange occurrence. Directly to the right of you, or no, to the left, sorry. To the left of you at the bottom of this ladder, the wall seems to have been blown apart by some sort of explosive, and you see it kind of tunnel through the dirt that leads out and up. And a discarded shovel also lies on the floor just beyond this kind of exploded wall. Aside from that, you have 2 corridors that branch off from where you currently are. The left corridor, you can see a very obviously triggered tripwire and some darts that have embedded themselves in the far wall before the corridor turns to the right. And on the right corridor, you can see deep scratch marks etched into the floor of the corridor before it also... the corridor is a bit shorter and it also veers to the right.
Yeah. Remember last time we saw a tunnel like this, there was a giant mole involved. Not saying that's the same thing again, but something we should bear in mind. It could happen.
Yeah, maybe it's a shrew this time.
Whole part 2.
Quite the observation.
Yeah, one might call it very shrewd.
Yes, but I didn't want to say the quiet part out loud.
We all get quiet in response.
Yeah, it was just,
Contemplating
He
possibilities.
says, maybe we should go the way with the traps and track the man or woman who came here first.
Alright. So you wish to take the left passageway where you can see the triggered tripwire?
Yeah.
Alright. Rest of the party?
Yep. Can't think of a
Gonna
better way to
follow,
go.
yeah.
Alright. Yep, you guys travel on down that corridor, and it branches to the right and opens into a room. And you can see that the floor of this room is laden with bones. Each of them have been picked clean of flesh. They look almost pristine, like professionally cleaned.
I'll be.
They they didn't waste anything. They got the cartilage and everything.
Yeah. Good eaters.
Okay. Is that all? Is
I
there
remember-
nothing else? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm
Okay.
mean,
Is
you
that
do
all that's in
see-
the room?
What is it? Okay. You do see a doorway on the far side of the room, and as you kind of look around a bit more, you look up, and you see this kind of myriad of wooden beams that kind of stretch and array across the ceiling up, let's say, starting like 10 feet above the floor and going up for 35 feet. You see like these crisscrossed wooden beams. Kind of like what is it, like tumbling monkeys or whatever, you know, if like the pegs that kind of like interlace and lock and whatever, kind of like that. But wooden beams.
Okay.
acceptable construction.
Yeah, it seems pretty sturdy.
Is there any, like, path in and out of the pile of bones that I can see, like a depression?
You don't really see any, like, noticeable difference, just the floor is strewn with all these different bones. And you can kind of pick out the different parts of bones, too. Like, oh, there's a femur, tibia, there's a clavicle, you know, that kind of thing. A couple skulls here and there that you can make out.
Might be something that attacks from above. Be careful.
Oh, look up.
Yes.
Okay. I look up.
I suppose roll me investigation.
You got it. That is a 19.
Dang. Yeah, you kind of look up and you squint, and I mean, as squint as well as you could.
Yeah, I can make a squint. It's just the crystals move a little.
Yeah. And you look up and you see, yeah, you kind of search the rafters for a bit until in like the shadows of one you spot it. Let me get an image. You see this kind of beast-like creature crouched on one of the beams, staring down at you, its eyes malignant with intent.
Good call, Yusawa. There is something moving up there. Should we bother trying to do anything with it, or should we just straight up fireball it?
I vote fireball, personally.
Excellent. Then before it has a chance to do anything, I think we'll just fireball it.
Right.
Pep's still hurting
so-
something mighty fierce, so don't expect him to be tanking anything right now.
That's all right, Pep. I that's why we're making the first move here. So hopefully, I can damage it with the fireball, and if it does sufficient damage and it falls, it'll take some fall damage as well. So hopefully, between the two things, it'll work out.
All right, Mr. Big Brain. Whatever you say.
Are you strong enough to be throwing bottles of fireball up there?
I don't know. It's
Oh,
pretty
yes.
high up.
Whose team are you on?
Bottles of Fireball?
Yeah.
It's a really bad like whiskey slash.
It's just alcohol.
Beverage
the
you
shitty
can
get.
version
Yeah.
of Senfire. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, apparently the stuff that they sell to the U.S. causes cancer, but the rest of the world, because it's regulated, is a lot safer.
It sounds about right.
Now I know what it feels like to be Alex whenever nobody laughs.
Oh, don't worry. I always laugh at myself.
Yeah, I caught it. It was pretty good. I appreciated what you said. Anyway, if
I
it
don't know, I didn't-
if it does,
Missed it. I'm sorry.
I
Oh,
just
good, good, good.
so a little bit of backstory of IRL backstory. I have a personal hatred of Fireball because I know what the better version is, and most Americans can't get it now because it's from Canada.
Mm.
Yeah.
On it all.
Yeah, but if you ever can find a bottle of Sinfire, that's the real good stuff. It's like drinking cold Red Hots, and you know it's
Gross.
ready to drink when the blue flames pop because it has a temperature reactive logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Anyway, if the thing doesn't
Anyway,
dex
yeah,
save,
you're,
it's
you're
30.
gonna blast this guy.
Yeah, 32 fire damage if it doesn't dex save.
Cool. How big is a fireball again? Remind me.
I believe it's a 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay. You.
Yeah.
Let's mark that. Yeah. Okay.
Centered roughly on it. So if it tries to like jump or anything, it ought to cook it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. One sec. Yeah, you hear howls and shrieks that echo above in the beams and the rafters. And, as the fire sets upon. And, 4 of these creatures actually clamber down from the rafters and land on the floor and face you all. And I think it's probably just best. Yeah, as their claws grip into the bones on the floor, their hackles raised, their teeth bared. I think we fade to black and come back here next time with a roll for initiative in the beginning of combat.
Oh,
Right,
no.
right, right.
Excellent.
Nice. Very cool.
Nice.
Hey, at least we start out with them having taken some damage.
That's true.
Yes, that's true.
Always got to beware of those bare teeth. Gingivitis will get you.
Yep.
I was hoping that skeleton would do better than it did. I
Well, it did
already had
pretty
to
dang
nearly
good on me.
double its health to keep it from dying in one round.
Well, he took out like 2/3 of Pep's hit points.
Yeah, it would have hit other people if they were close. But everyone was sure to keep a good distance away from it.
Ed, wait, you taught Pep his lesson. No need to rub it in.
Very cool. We'll start off there next time. That'll be fun. Yeah. Oh, for the next 2 weeks, I don't know if I'll be able to do D&D. Potentially for the next 3 weeks, actually, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I might do run a one-off for people if anyone that's interested. You know,
There you go.
a couple characters, just like a totally unrelated thing. You know, like that time we played total super lame superheroes.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.